Hey guys! In this video we are going to be checking out the best budget wireless gaming mouses. You can buy it right now. We made this list based on our personal opinion and hours of research, and we have listed them based on the type of features and price. We have included options for every type of user, so whether you are looking for the best budget. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description below. So let's get started with the video. Number 1. Logitech G305 Lightspeed. If you're on the hunt for a reliable wireless gaming mouse that won't break the bank, the Logitech G305 Lightspeed is the one for you. For just $40, it'll connect to your gaming PC or gaming laptop using a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle. In gaming, we know speed is often everything, so even though it's wireless, you still get an ultra-fast response time of 1 ms. And battery life shouldn't be a big concern either, as it totes 250 hours of continuous play before you need to change the single AA battery. Should you find you need to extend the battery further, an endurance mode helps it last 9 months, with an 8 milliseconds response time as the trade-off. The Logitech G305 Lightspeed comes packing a hero optical sensor with an impressive 12,000 dpi sensitivity, 400 IPS precision, and up to 40 G of acceleration. That means this mouse can track even your speediest movements with incredible accuracy, giving you a leg up in FPS games. You'll be maneuvering the mouse with ease, too, because even though it's wireless, it manages to remain lightweight. The G305 uses Logitech's Hero sensor, an iteration of the fantastic sensor in the G502. It can last more than 200 hours on a single AA battery, which helps keep the cost down versus being rechargeable. The small wireless dongle can be stored inside the body of the mouse, but critically, the left and right click buttons are separate pieces from the removable palm rest, ensuring a reliable and satisfying click. Number 2. Razer Viper Ultimate. If you're an FPS gamer looking for a wireless option, the Razer Viper Ultimate is hard to beat. This lightweight, ambidextrous model is an excellent choice whether you're left or right-handed because it has a symmetrical shape and a pair of side buttons on either side. It connects wirelessly using a USB receiver, which you can either plug directly into your computer or into the included charging cradle, which also acts as a signal extender. If you're an FPS gamer, you'll appreciate its very low click latency, making it feel very fast and responsive in-game. It also has a consistent sensor, so your set CPI will feel accurate, which is important if you're used to specific sensitivity settings. There's a pair of buttons on each side, making this a great choice if you're right or left-handed, and you can assign a hypershift button to enable a second layer of commands for even more controls. Unfortunately, its low profile is uncomfortable with a palm or claw grip if you have larger hands, while if you have small hands, you'll struggle to control this mouse with a fingertip grip. That said, gamers with medium to extra large hands will have no problem using it with a fingertip grip. Thanks to its onboard memory, you can save your settings on a PC and carry them across to other computers without the software installed. Overall, this mouse is an excellent choice for FPS gamers and one of the best gaming mice we've tested. Number 3. Razer DeathAdder V2 Pro. Razer has recently unleashed a trinity of wireless gaming peripherals, building upon the V2 editions of its most popular products. The Black Widow V2 Pro wasn't a huge success, but the Razer Black Shark V2 opens in new tab, in both wired and wireless Pro iterations is one of the best gaming headsets. When it comes to its updated mice, the wireless V2 Pro has the same super comfortable, stylish design, and the Focus Plus sensor is as swift and as accurate as any wired rodent you could find. With the hyperspeed wireless tech connecting you to your gaming PC practically latency-free. With around 70 hours of gaming battery life, the DeathAdder V2 Pro is now the ultimate version of this long-lived rodent. The left and right mouse buttons are more durable than the Elite. They're optical rather than mechanical. They use an infrared light beam to register clicks, so they should deliver fewer misclicks, lower latency, and longer life. Razer reckons they'll last 70 million clicks rather than the 50 million for the DeathAdder Elite. The up and down sensitivity buttons have been redesigned, too. The Elites were essentially one long, thin button split in two. The V2s are wider and separated by a sliver of plastic. It doesn't look flashy, but the gap makes it easier to distinguish between the two without looking. Ideal if you need to change sensitivity in the heat of battle. If you're zooming in with a sniper, say. A new button on the mouse's base also switches between custom profiles for sensitivity and RGB lighting. If you sign in to Razer's Synapse software, you can set up an unlimited number of profiles, and you can also store 5 in the onboard memory to use regardless of where you plug in the V2. Once you've set up the profiles, it's easy to flip between options without digging into Synapse. Number 4. Logitech G Pro X Superlight. It's rare to find a mouse that successfully combines top-of-the-line performance in an ultra-lightweight package, but that's just what the Logitech G Pro X Superlight does. And it's the best wireless ultralight gaming mouse we've tested. It's incredibly lightweight, coming in at only 59 grams, which is impressive considering it has a solid plastic body, unlike many lightweight mice that have cutouts in their bodies to reduce their overall weight. Regardless of if you're right or left-handed, this mouse feels comfortable thanks to its symmetrical shape. However, it's not a truly ambidextrous mouse as there's a pair of buttons only on the left side. You can use the companion software to remap buttons, adjust the CPI and polling rate, and assign a G-shift button to enable a second layer of controls. Also, its latency is very low, and its sensor is very consistent, so games feel responsive and fluid. Unfortunately, this mouse is expensive and doesn't frequently go on sale. It also doesn't have RGB lighting. It undoubtedly helps it remain as lightweight as it is, but you may be disappointed if you like having customizable lighting effects to match your overall gaming setup. That said, it's an excellent option if you want a mouse that doesn't sacrifice performance to attain its exceptionally low weight. In addition to being one of the best lightweight mice, it's also among the best we've tested, period. Number 5. Razer Basilisk V3. The Razer Basilisk line of mice has featured some of our favorite options for FPS gaming thanks to the ergonomic design and great sensor, and the tradition continues with the Razer Basilisk V3. Priced at $60, this mouse features a comfortable form factor designed for right-handers with easy access to buttons and an included thumb rest. There's even customizable RGB lighting loaded in. And you'll get a 26 kelvins DPI optical sensor which is plenty fast for any PC gamer. The Razer Basilisk V3 comes packing all the buttons you could want on a mouse. There is a solid, non-removable thumb paddle. It has a DPI clutch. Basically paddle shifts down the side of the mouse. That work perfectly for sniping. Though, you can customize those shifters and the 10 other buttons on this mouse to do whatever you please with Razer Synapse. Plus, a hyper-scroll tilt wheel allows for speedy scrolling or precision depending on what you're using it for.